from the new Hack to the Future event, and a possible hint at either a new BFG mod coming, presumably with the DLC, and that is a big if it is real, could potentially just be a placeholder, which we'll get into a little bit later. We're also going to be going over this Cyberdemon art concept for Doom Eternal, and just brainstorming on it a little bit. Now very quickly, if you're someone that plays battle mode, you're expecting them to make some kind of changes or hotfixes this week. There was nothing going on for that game mode, so if you're waiting for anything to be fixed or addressed or balanced out, chances are that's not going to happen until next Friday, which definitely sucks if you're someone that plays that game mode very avidly. But on a brighter note, Hack to the Future. This is a full-blown event. It gives you 34 days to complete all 15 tiers. The majority, I mean, it's all cosmetic stuff, let's be honest. Some people like it, some people don't. I prefer actual content, you know, things to do, but getting cosmetics is better than getting no additional content at all, I guess. But the reason why I bring this up is because for the masterclass, you know, the main theme of this event, they added in this little feature where you can see the evolution of what you're pretty much working for. And it's cool. I mean, you get a 2D sprite podium, but later on you get a sprite intro that affects how the Revenant moves. And now it doesn't affect gameplay, which is unfortunate, but with them doing this, and then with update 2 them bringing in the classic Doom render, combine that with the classic weapon pose, which puts the weapon in the center of your screen, and you can almost play Doom Eternal like the original Doom. You're just missing two things: 2D sprites and the original metal HUD. Both things I'm 100% sure you can get through modding on PC. As a matter of fact, I think the metal HUD is actually already available if you look for it, but it'd just be nice to see id Software actually support it, since they've already done half the work, well, probably 25% of the work. Bringing up 2D sprites and making them work throughout the entire campaign is probably going to be a pain in the ass, i.e. a lot of work, and could be very distracting from the DLC. Speaking of the DLC, the Cyberdemon Concept. Now before you get excited, it's not official, it's not real. Well, it is real, but it wasn't made by id Software or anyone over from the dev team or Bethesda or anyone like that. A fan actually created this, which is spot on. I mean, if I showed you this and said, hey, this is official concept art coming for the DLC, would you believe it? Especially if you look into the lore, it fits. Considering how the Diago Order started utilizing all the UAC factories once they invaded Earth to augment the armies of hell, backstory wise it fits, concept wise I can visualize it being ripped apart by everything I throw at it, and it just kind of makes you think, how much fan creation is id Software going to take as inspiration for new demons moving forward? And someone actually said that if this thing was real, it'd be a smaller tyrant in size, but it would have the agility of a Dread Knight. I don't know how that would work, considering Dread Knights slash and don't have a blaster attached to their fucking arm, but hell yeah, this thing looks badass. I'm up for it. Throw it in the game. I mean, who wouldn't want to rip that apart? Can you imagine the glory kill on that? I was gonna say take off his horn and kill him with it, but I'm pretty sure that's the glory kill of the Hell Baron in Doom 2016. Lastly, let's talk about this BFG mod. Now, this was posted on Reddit. Everything I talked about in this video, I will leave the links down in the description in case any of you guys want to check it out for yourself. But I'm going to show you the screenshot right here. Now, it's a little fuzzy because it was actually a video they took in slow motion, but essentially what they were doing in the video was they were going from one gun back to the BFG very quickly, and they kept getting this to pop up, which normally when you try doing that with the BFG, nothing pops up. All you can do here is change your weapon skin. Now, if you guys can't tell from those little icons, it's actually an older design of the BFG 9000, which leads me to believe that this is nothing more than a placeholder. Maybe at one point they were considering having mods for the BFG, and then they figured that it was too drastic of a change or it didn't fit the gameplay. You could theoretically claim that it also is a placeholder for the Unmaker, as that is an alternate mode for the BFG, as they take the same amount of ammunition. But then you had all these people on Reddit claiming that it might be icon wise minus the whole BFG, a tie into the ability that we're going to be getting with the DLC. Another cool idea I had was, if we do end up getting the Maker skin for the Doomslayer that was floating around a while back, it'd be neat, I highly doubt it, but it'd be neat for them to tie in BFG and Unmaker ammunition to the amount of glory kills that you get while wearing the Maker skin. That sounds overpowered as fuck, so I would say that it'd have to be a pretty substantial amount of glory kills. Like, we're talking a minimum of 35 to 40 glory kills for just one BFG shot back. But let me know what you guys think about all this. What do you think about the BFG? You think those were just placeholder icons? Do you think at one point they were considering mods? Do you think we'll ever get an alternate fire mode? Personally, I don't. I think the BFG operates the way it operates, and there's really no alteration to it, unless they introduce some crazy out there UAC experiment, but we'll see exactly what the DLC has in store. What do you think about the fan creation? How'd you feel about that coming into the game? Let's talk about all this stuff down below. If you guys are not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing for some future Doom Eternal content and updates. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.